Thanksgiving. White meat, dark meat, all will be carved.
Please open your hymn books to number 485. Our centron is a humble centron. Hey, look, they're all posing for Norman Rockwell.
You filming us? I'm just gonna turn this crap off here.
I'm Bill Johnson. Around here, they just call me Dad.
Or failure.
I've been trying to read, but I just can't seem to do it.
I went to a public
I keep
school.
thinking about today, Thanksgiving Day. We Johnsons had a good Thanksgiving, the best we've ever had. And I can't help thinking that what made it better was a real feeling of thankfulness.
But now thankfulness has dropped over 33%.
When you consider the shape things were in when I got home from work yesterday.
Blood everywhere.
Kids, Dick and Tommy and Susan, were all home from school. And of course, Mother and the baby were there.
Despite her previous threats.
Kids will. Mine were living tomorrow, right along with today, looking forward to Thanksgiving. And like most men, I'm glad it was Mother instead of me who had to break the news to them.
I live in a house full of strangers.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
What?
Turkey and dressing and pie and cake.
And drunk relatives and that crappy dog show.
And cranberries, gee. I can hardly wait. Me too.
More like saltines and ketchup and tap
children,
water.
We've had a lot of expenses this month, and, well, your father and I thought that...
We thought you'd all have jobs by now.
Well, the truth of the matter is, there just won't be any turkey this year.
No turkey for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to send you to the
I'm going to make a
cornfield.
pumpkin pie. We'll have plenty to eat, but, well, we'll just have to get along without turkey.
Also, you're all
Mom,
adopted.
you
I
don't mean
thought you
it.
should know.
It won't be Thanksgiving at all.
Even the Pilgrims had a feast.
They feasted
After
on the
all,
hearts of
isn't
their
that what
enemies.
Thanksgiving's for? I don't think it's fair.
And it was right there that I came in, right in the thick of it.
Drunker than a goat.
Hello, everybody.
It's
Hello,
metastasized.
Mother, Dick, Susan.
Who's that?
Well, what's been going on around here? What's the matter with everybody anyway?
Did I walk into the wrong house
Not gonna have any
again?
Thanksgiving. No turkey, no good thing.
Now, Pumpkin,
That
we
lot
can't
we're
have
gonna
good
have to be
things.
thankful for.
All right, it's spanking season.
I
Line
don't
up.
think you kids really mean that.
We do too. We've always had turkey for Thanksgiving.
You're
Yes,
a
and
failure
none of
as a
us
husband
will
and as a
have this
father
year.
and as a
Same
man.
always.
Yes, we've always had turkey, just as a lot of Americans have had it, and we'll keep on having it. Turkey on Thanksgiving's a great American tradition.
Like knocking over
But
Latin
what
American
you kids are
governments.
saying makes it sound as if the turkey's the only thing we had to be thankful for.
Well, gee whiz, no, Dad. It's not that at all.
They're so poor they made
I
this
know,
kid
Dick.
wear the tablecloth.
With turkey, it's easy to lose sight of what Thanksgiving really means.
And don't think we're just making excuses because we don't have any turkey this year. Well, we know it'll mean a lot more to us the next time we do have it.
And that's why we
Well,
won't be
sure.
celebrating Christmas
Suppose
until
we don't have a bang-up
1972.
feast. We're still a lot better off than the Pilgrims.
They're pretty
That's it, Dick. Do you other kids see what Dick's trying to say?
Yeah, they
Yep.
were
Turkey or
Pretty
no
gay.
turkey, we've still got all the freedoms and privileges the Pilgrims gave us. And out of those privileges have come a lot of things. Things the Pilgrims never even dreamed of.
Mostly
Why, we
genocide.
could make a list a mile long. Why don't we do it?
We could carve it
Now,
up and
hold
eat
on a
it.
minute. You've got the idea, but it isn't something you can write down like a grocery list.
Besides, we can't
You've got
afford
to feel it
paper.
down deep before you can really be thankful for anything.
The thankful gland is
I'll tell you
located
what
next to the
let's do.
gratuity
And let's take a
membrane.
little more time to think this over. When you get right down to it, there are some pretty tough decisions in making up
Stir
your
and
mind
worry,
what means
worry
the
and
most to
stir.
you. Your life? Sure.
Meaningless
That's
in the
one
cosmic
thing you
sense.
can't get along without. But do you know that there are some places in the world today where you have to get along
Russia?
without just about everything else?
Golly, Daddy.
That's right,
I
Comrade
guess I kinda
Susan.
got carried away. But I'll bet you one thing. If we really think over what we have to be thankful for,
The screaming
when
would
we
never
sit down
stop.
to whatever Mother fixes to eat tomorrow, we'll be one family in America that will really have a Thanksgiving dinner.
Of squirrels, where's the scotch?
Well, that's how it got started.
The Johnson family
The
police
Johnsons didn't
standoff.
have any turkey. And the kids, no, I mean everybody, likes to make something special out of a special day. So we fell back on something as old as the Pilgrims,
Prostitution.
toting up the common, ordinary blessings that we had to be thankful for.
The Eraserhead family
When
Thanksgiving.
we took our places around the table and we were ready. And then, well, we all knew it.
Dick told
There
us
are
he was
some
gay.
things you just can't say. But
Like,
everybody
you've
in
never
his own
satisfied
way
me
knew what he had to
sexually,
be thankful
Mother.
for, and that this was the time to think about it.
Strap in, it's
Tom
time for the
was
praying
first.
scene.
Oh, I've heard about
I am
this.
thankful for getting plenty to eat all the time, with extras that count, like cookies and milk after school. Like Mom says, I'm hungry all the time anyway, and if I didn't live in a country
what else
where
can
there's
I
plenty
eat?
to
That
go
napkin
around,
ring?
golly. And I'm thankful for the free public library, where I can get books about adventure. Jack London, Richard Halliburton.
Charles
Gee,
Bukowski.
the way they tell a story, it's as good as being there yourself.
Yeah.
And it's free, with only a library card.
That sounds like something a commie would say.
Yes, Tommy thought about some of the things he ought to be glad for all the time. And somehow
Sounds like they
turkey
rented out
and
the
trimming
attic to the
seemed
Mormon
matter a whole
Tabernacle
lot
Choir.
less than he thought they did yesterday. And as for Mother, seems she's always working. Cooking, ironing, tending children, daylight to dark. What does she have to be thankful for?
Let's move on.
I am thankful that my children had the privilege of being born safely and of growing up healthy and strong.
The privilege of ball ownership.
I'm thankful
In
that
America,
I
they
have
have
the
the privilege
of
to
guiding
read
them
and
as they
reread the
become
Bible.
Useful men and women. And I'm thankful for all the things our American system makes possible for the Smiths and the Browns and the Johnsons.
I know that war is
The
peace,
washing
freedom is
machine.
slavery, and ignorance is strength.
Hot water out
Oh,
of a tap. And a telephone to call the doctor when one of the family is sick.
Yes, that's right. 2 body bags,
A car to get Dad to work.
That looks like Dad is a hard-boiled detective.
Yes, I'm
The smell
thankful
of other
for
families'
all the
turkeys
things
hung in the
free
air like
people
soiled
working
laundry from a
together
madhouse.
Can produce. I'm thankful that when my neighbor drops in to borrow a cup of flour, we've got the right to talk about anything we want to. The parent-teacher project, the new mayor, or Jane Jones' hat.
Or our burgeoning lesbianism.
And last of all, I'm truly thankful
Good enough.
for the peace of mind that Dad's job brings. For knowing that even though there are lots
Hey,
of
grease
luxuries
monkey,
we
hurry the hell up. I got a
can't
real job to go
afford, there
to.
will always be enough to go around for the things we have to
Yeah,
have.
coupon to Waffle House. I know how you
I'm glad
people
Dad
like to go
doesn't
there.
work slave hours. That there are evenings and Sundays and vacations when we can all be together.
That's Mother for you.
Yak, yak,
Grateful
yak,
for
yak,
what
yak.
America means to her family. And now for me. I've got so many things to be thankful for. I'm thankful for this house. It may need a coat of paint, it has a mortgage, but it's ours. A place where we can be together in privacy.
This rat hole owns us for the next 30
And I'm
years.
thankful for the thing that makes this house our home. The
Hey,
happiness here.
hey, fork that slop
Not
on
just
over. I
today
paid
or on
for it.
Christmas morning, but on a day-to-day basis.
Are they just
all
eating a
through the
giant plate
year.
of marshmallow fluff?
For knowing that a knock on our door means nothing to fear. A friend
Russia.
calling, or maybe a bill collector, or a kid selling magazines. You never know what to expect. But you can count on one thing.
Mother, they've
It's
come for
not
me.
going to be some political gangster coming to drag one of us off to jail because we believe in freedom.
Oh, no, they
burn.
didn't.
And I'm glad that that freedom we've got lets me choose the kind of work I like and can do best.
This hat is a
Taking
clear
sluggish
indicator of the
motor and
dignity I'm
making it hum
affording.
again. Makes me feel that somebody got to his work, or wherever he had to go, just because of me. And feeling like that gives me a lot of satisfaction.
This movie is sadder than a children's
And I'm
hospital.
thankful for my newspaper. Just a
Newspaper.
few cents worth of printer's ink and paper, but more valuable than any amount of money. Because in it, the editor's got the privilege of printing what he thinks.
Let's see, 10 Ways
And
to
I've
Please
got
Your
the
Man by
privilege of
William
relating
Randolph
with
Hearst.
him or not, however the facts strike me.
Where do I vote
And
again?
both of us, the editor and I, have the right to
Yep,
act
keep
on
'em out
our
of our schools.
opinions
Sure
on
thing,
election
editor.
day, to vote for the principles we believe
Is this
in.
choir stalking him around town?
And finally, I'm thankful for being able to believe, in spite of everything, that somehow, someway, the unity we've got here in the Johnson family will someday spread to men and nations throughout the world.
Oh my god, they're planning a coup!
For all these things, we are truly and humbly thankful. Amen.
So could God tell I was being sarcastic?
Hey, can somebody turn that down? So, Bob, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful I wasn't born in the 1950s.